at the greatest risk of being sick right now from GMOs, from eating processed foods, or our children. So let me tell you about the issues that's going on with our children, with women, with men, and senior citizens. Okay, when it comes to our children, 1 out of 6 kids are learning disabled. 1 out of 6. And kids can't think no more simply because they're eating GMO foods. Again, the food causes your brain to give out. So 1 out of 6 kids are learning disabled. 60% of kids that graduate from high school can only read at a 6th grade level. Only 60% of kids are graduating high school. 75% of kids by the age of 3 will have an allergic reaction to milk. Understand that. Kids ages 8 to 10 have diabetes, and they have high blood pressure, and they are on medication for that. Kids ages 13 have the same veins, arteries, and capillaries as a 45-year-old person. And little girls ages 5 and 6 are having periods right now, and this is all because their parents are feeding them GMO food. An overweight kid will become an overweight adult. That is what you need to understand, simply because they're eating GMO foods. Now let's look at some of the issues that's going on with women. Women are refusing to eat organic food, so therefore they're passing on diseases to their children. Autism. Over the next 20 years, every other male child will be born with autism. Over the next 20 years, that's a disease that affects mostly male children. So over the next 20 years, every other male child will be born with autism from pesticides in your food and also from vaccinations. And again, all women need to eat organic foods. Now also, 5 out of 10 women have female pattern baldness. Women cannot grow their hair back, and the reason they can't grow their hair back is the GMO foods have no nutritional value. How do you think you're going to grow gorgeous hair if you are not eating any nutrition? So again, GMO foods is causing a lot of issues with the women. Women who are eating chicken or getting antibiotic resistant diseases. Let's talk about the men. What's going on with men? 50% of all men ages 40 and above are impotent, or they have some form of ED, erectile dysfunction. 50% of men ages 40 and above can no longer have sex. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? 50% of men age 40 and above can no longer have sex because they're eating GMO food. Now, they also have issues with ED simply because they have diabetes. So if you get diabetes, you're going to have ED at least 10 to 15 years earlier. Now, a lot of guys have ED simply because their laptops, their car seat, warm heated car seats, any kind of medication. So if you're a man and if you on any kind of medication, whether it be antidepressants, medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, all of that medication is going to cause ED. It's going to cause you not to be able to have sex. Now let's talk about senior citizens. 60% of all senior citizens in nursing homes are in their late 40s and early 50s. So nursing homes are no longer old folks' home. Again, 60% of all senior citizens in nursing homes or in their late 40s or early 50s. Now we have people dying today of Alzheimer's at 40 years old. They're dying of Alzheimer's. So understand the reason that people's brains are giving out is because of GMOs. Most people past the age of 65 are on at least 5 medications. A lot of people are on at least 4 medications for high blood pressure. So when you go to the doctor for high blood pressure, they don't even bother to take you off of a blood pressure medication. They just put you on another blood pressure medication. So a lot of people are on at least 3 to 4 or 5 medications just for high blood pressure. So that's what you need to understand. So those are some of the specific issues that's going on with each group.